Hello. Okay. So, uh, the beer has been fermenting for 4 or 5 days. Um, and today I've looked into the jar and I can see that the fermentation has stopped. So the yeast ate up all the sugars. So the beer is now ready for the second step. I already tried the beer. It's actually pretty good. It's a bit too light in alcohol, so actually I was too conservative in adding the malt and all the stuff. So I could have actually added more. So that's what I will do. Next batch, I'm already preparing a second batch, so I will do it as well. But this is ready for bottling. Before I bottle it, because it's not too strong and because it's not carbonated, yeast already ate up all the sugars, so there's no carbon dioxide. What I will do, I will bottle condition it. So here's some warm water. So the water has to be about 40 degrees. It cannot be too hot. It cannot be cold. So I will reactivate the yeast. So I have some yeast here. I have sugar because I tried the beer and it's not sweet at all. It's actually pretty bitter. I will be pretty liberal in adding the sugar because I want the beer to be very carbonated and I want to get the alcohol level up and the sweetness, so I don't even want all the sugar to get eaten by the yeast. So I will add three spoons like these ones, so pretty generous. So it's probably 4 tablespoons that's I'm adding. Okay, that's the so the water is warm. I will put around a little bit just for the water, for the sugar to be a little bit. Okay, great. So now I will add the yeast. Okay. Okay, so the yeast, swirl a little bit. And I will leave this warm water with the brown sugar and the yeast for maybe like 20 minutes. I want to activate the yeast. Then after that I will pour the beer there. I'm gonna film it as well. Yeah, so and I will bottle condition the beer. And then tomorrow I will wait 24 hours and then I will put it in the fridge for maybe like 6 hours. And so Friday night the beer will be ready. Okay, great. So it's been like 15 minutes. So I will pour the yeast with the brown sugar in the bottles. Okay. Now I will actually take the beer and pour it. The beer has a sediment at the bottom, so I don't want to have that sediment in the beer. I will actually leave it. My mom will make bread using that sediment, but I don't want it in the beer. And just so I'm trying here to move the keg as little as possible because I don't want that sediment in the bottom of the beer. Okay, so as you can see, I decided to leave the last part for my mom to bake bread. So should we use it? It's actually even a little bit too much. Okay, great. So I will put this in the fridge because this I don't want this fermenting. Will be used for my mom baking bread, and the rest. And the rest of the beer looks very nice. So you see, as soon as I added the yeast, it already started bubbling again. So it's already fermenting. I tried it, like I said, it tastes pretty good. It lacked sugar, but I will not let this ferment fully. I will actually, like I said, I will leave it until tomorrow to ferment, and I will close the lid, put it in a warm, dark place to ferment. Hopefully it doesn't explode. I heard stories that it can, but I think it should be okay. Those are bottles used for pop, so it should not, the carbonation shouldn't be an issue. And tomorrow, in 24 hours, I will put it in the fridge, and it should be ready to drink. Maybe, I know that people usually leave the bottle fermentation for a week or two, but what I need is some carbonation, a little bit more alcohol, and honestly, in 24 hours, the yeast will give me that, so it should be all good. So I'm gonna put the caps on, put it in a dark place. So as you can see, I have like a kind of brown ale. That's what I was trying to make, and that's what I got. So it's a brown ale, unfiltered. It's gonna have live yeast in it, so all the goodies. It's gonna be all natural beer. So I closed the lid. Here's a dark place. I'll just put it here, and the second one as well. So I have 4 liters of beer now. So I'll invite my parents, I'll invite my friends to try the beer. I think they will like it. Most of them like dark beer, so it should be good. So here it is. And tomorrow I will put it in the fridge and I will do a tasting. I will also film that as well. So, in the meantime, I'm actually brewing a second batch, and the second batch will be all grain beer. So I will not even use malt extract. It's gonna be only grain. It's gonna be a lighter ale. It's gonna be kind of like a, it's gonna be an IPA. It's gonna be like a West Coast IPA, actually. A light, strong, and hoppy beer. So that's what I'm making now. Okay, guys. So now the moment that you've been waiting for. The beer should be ready. It has been carbonating in the bottle. Now I also chilled it for a few hours, so it's pretty cold. Okay, so now I will just open it. Ooh. Okay, good. That's a good sound. So I can see it's carbonated, so that's good. Now I'll just need to pour it. So okay, we can see it here. Okay, wow, that's a good head. So I can see the beer. It's carbonating. The head is simply fantastic. It's big, so the beer should be pretty dense. Let me try it. It's pretty good. Actually tastes like a craft beer, so that's good. Nothing out of this world, but very drinkable. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to drink this thing, all of it. Yeah, I actually could have put it in the fridge earlier because I don't even taste the sugar that much. I'm surprised that in just 30 hours it completely was eaten away by the remainder yeast, so the beer is actually not sweet. It's pretty strong. Tastes good, so yeah, I'm happy for first try. I'm surprised to actually get something that is very drinkable. I'm already doing my next batch, and it's different in a way that's It's all grain. There's actually no extract, nothing. It's only grain. You can see even from the color, this beer is much lighter because I didn't add any malted extract. I just did the mash with the grains. And that's it. I added a little bit sugar for priming, for making the beer more higher gravity, right? I want it to be more alcoholic, a stronger beer. So I added sugar, but it's pretty light. It's gonna be even lighter than this. It's gonna be much lighter because all that sediment is gonna fall down. So only malt, nothing else. No extract, no brown sugar, no, just plain white sugar for getting a higher alcohol, and malt, nothing else, hops. So I didn't do any bittering mugwort. I did not do malt extract, amber malt, no extract, no extract, just grains, just malted barley and white sugar and hops. Very simple. Should be the result should be kind of like a golden ale, something like that, but unfiltered. I'm too lazy to wait like 1 or 2 weeks for the beer to settle. Nah, I like it unfiltered. I like it cloudy. It's good. It's you see, looks good. You cannot see through it. The head is still on, so this is amazing. It's even better than like some keg beers. Smells good. And tastes good. So nothing to complain. Anyways, so that's my first beer. So I'll after this one is ready, the next one, what I will try to do actually is a cider. So I will do a cider instead of beer after this all grain beer finishes brewing. All right, my friends, and I'll talk to you again.